Hey Max, this is Paul. We are testing exhaust manifolds. You know, your exhaust manifold we tested, and it had a leak internally. And the way we do that is we fill, these are the water chambers, water jackets around the exhaust manifold, these 4 passageways. And then we look down inside, which you want to put your, we look down inside and make sure that we don't have a leak.
Yeah, there's.
Make sure we don't see any water down there, and we don't. We've had a little bit of water because our plugs are, well, but this water hasn't made it into the exhaust manifold, into the exhaust port. There's some water from these plugs that's been leaking in, but we that just have been running down the surface of the manifold and leaking in. So what we're going to do now, we know we don't have a disaster here. We're going to take these studs out, and right here that are frozen in place. There's 2 of them, and Kevin's going to take those out. He didn't want to go to the trouble of taking those out and then find out that there was a disaster on this thing, on this exhaust manifold. So we're good on the exhaust manifold. These things run about $3,000.
Yeah.
So I have an engine that I bought for parts, and I bought it right, so I can sell that. I can sell this one to you for $2,500, and both of us win. We've also got an exhaust elbow over here that we probably could repair if you want to do that. So we'll leave that as an open question. Do you want it repaired, or do you want it? Replaced? We have a 2021 price on that. If we bought this 4 years ago, that would be $1,500. We don't know what it is yet, but we're working on that price for that. We could probably repair that, you know. And on your engine block, it turns out that repair wasn't to stop a water leak. It wasn't in a water jacket, and it wasn't in an oil gallery or an oil passageway. I mean, and so that was where a connecting rod that connects the crankshaft to the pistons had been thrown through the side of the block. So that was a good move. We found a block for you on that, and anyway, so we've got this. This could probably be repaired. The issue is it's cast, and we may be able to patch that with a little piece of steel, let's say 1/8 inch thick or something of that nature, or we can just do it right and find, and we can probably fix it for, $200, something like that. So we're $100 an hour. We can probably have that welded, and it'll hold. But doing it right would be to put a new elbow on it. And again, in 2021, if we'd bought one then, it was $1,500. So it might be a little bit more than that, but I don't think it'd be appreciably higher. James is actually checking on that right now, and I can give you an update when I give you an update on a text or an email. And so that's about the size of that on the engine. What that did. Without this, even that exhaust manifold, what that manifold did was use up the rest of your last advance, because we used about half of it working on your frames, and then this will use up the rest of that advance. This manifold will. So I'll be sending you another request today. Thank you very much. Talk to you soon.